Welcome back, everybody. The vlog is back. I'm back. It's been a while since I've seen you guys. We've got to do some recapping. Let's see what's been happening in my life. I got my own room. My roommate moved out with his girlfriend, and they're living happily ever after. So, let's give you a new tour. I went to Florida for spring break. We're going to Florida! We stayed there for 10 days and had a blast. I got to go swimming in the Gulf Coast of Mexico! I'm just kidding, but here's some really cool swimming footage I got with my GoPro. On a different note, the vlog is back, and I'm actually serious about it this time. Since it's second semester, I wanted to go and see how my freshman and sophomore friends thought about the college life. I went around interviewing all my best friends, and I wanted to show the very first part of this video that I'm making. Let me know what you think in the comments below.
And I heard just the workload and the schoolwork life balance was better in college. I also heard college was definitely more social than high school. You could meet a diverse amount of people, and in high school a smaller community, and college really opens up to a larger community.
Well, I had a mix. More of the teachers that I trusted gave me very honest answers how it was going to be the time of my life, but it was also going to be the busiest time of my life and the most stressful time of my life. So, it was like a little mix of both, and so far they've been pretty right about it.
High school coasting and stuff that a lot of students do, it's not gonna fly in college. And college is basically, from teachers in high school I've heard, college is basically the start of your career as a professional.
Both my parents are very invested in me getting a good education. So, they told me it'd be hard and that I need to put in a lot of work. But again, especially like my distant family told me that it would be a lot of fun and that it would be some of the best years of my life and a time to make good friends.
Kind of like similar things, but not really as much as like the high school teachers were pushing. Is kind of just like you need to be prepared, you need to make sure that your time management skills are good, and like because you'll have so much more freedom and opportunities, you need to make sure that you get your work done and stuff too.
the number one thing I heard was college was a constant battle between three things: sleep, schoolwork, and friends. And you could choose any two of those three. So you could have either sleep and friends, or you could have school and sleep, or you could have school and friends, but you couldn't have all three. And is that true? I don't think so. I think it's very easy to find a balance between those things, but I can easily see how they are competing for one another.
Oh, they loved it. It was all very, very positive, and that's what got me so excited for college. They would say, like, it's fun. They lost a lot of sleep, but again, like, the people they meet are fantastic, and overall, just a great experience.
It told me a lot more about the social aspects of college, meeting friends to study, being up at all hours of the night, drowning in caffeine, cramming for a test, participating in sports, and how there's always that one professor that you hate. So they definitely inform me more about like the social and day-to-day aspects. I love the college life. I've always been more independent, so I think it suits me that I get to live on my own, separate from my parents, cook my own meals, eat when I want, sleep when I want. It definitely suits me.
It's hard at first. For me, the biggest thing that I struggled with when I first got here was reminding myself why it is that I wanted to come to college, and making sure that I didn't focus too much on my outside of the classroom activities. And then once I finally mastered the taking care of my schoolwork and engaging in actual college-related activities, that's when it started to get easy. And after that point, I really found that the college life has just been a great learning experience for me. I get to meet a lot of people on the college campus who have a bunch of different ideas and viewpoints.
You have to remember that all the pressure that you feel like is directed towards you is not essentially directed towards you. There's millions and millions of students in your position right now all over the world that are feeling the exact same things as you. I remember about 2 to 3 weeks in, I was thinking, oh my God, my family's spending all this money for me to go here, I better not blow it. And then I realized that there are 6,000 other kids at the school that are essentially in the same boat as I am. So you have to remember that you're not alone in this. Everyone's doing this together, and most people get through it. So you'll definitely that definitely brought me some comfort early on.
What advice would I give to upcoming freshmen? Definitely loft your beds for more space. Try and get an office chair if you can. LED, RGB lights for sick color atmospheres you can create in your room. And definitely, I would suggest doing your assignments as they're given out. I know personally one of the biggest struggles I have is maybe getting an essay, pushing it off, and having to cram last minute. That's what I'm doing right now, to finish an essay by tomorrow. So, I mean, keeping up with the workload is definitely important, and also go to the fitness center. It's another, would recommend that.
Well, I think a lot of people say they get stressed out over college, and this is something my teacher told me too. It's just because, you spend so much time, having fun, hanging out, being at clubs, not that that's a bad thing, that they put homework last, and then when it has to be due, it's like 12 o'clock in the morning, due the next day, and suddenly you're pressured, like, oh my God, I have so much work to do. But if you just learn to space things out, do things a little earlier, a little bit by bit, it becomes a lot easier.
Every life is different in college. We all do different things. We all get in different clubs. Some is like to party, some don't. This is why it was really good for me to interview all these different types of people. We got different perspectives on what they like to do, how hard they thought the work ethic was, what partying was like. These different perspectives helped us realize what college is like for many students. Thank you for tuning in today. If you liked the video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to me. That would be really cool. I have like 15 subscribers, so if you get that number up to 20, that would be really awesome. Just hit the subscribe button. That's all you have to do. And stay awesome, my friends. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, that was kind of frisk.